Hey, what's up everyone? EpicStarBros here, and welcome to my Mario Plush Collection 2021. I can't wait to show you guys how much plushes I have and just show you the collection and whatnot. I do these every year. By every year, I mean I did one last year. So I'm going to do one again this year just to, keep it tradition. And yeah, I can't wait to just get into this. So without further ado, let's start. Alright, so let's start off this plush collection strong with the Mario section, with our first Mario plush being this New Super Mario Bros. Wii Mario plush. This was the very first Mario plush that I ever got. I got it back in like the 2nd grade, and yeah, you can definitely tell over the years it's worn down. Sorry for the Sharpie, that was from someone years ago, so yeah, but it's definitely held its figure, and yeah, I don't see myself getting rid of this anytime soon. Alright, next up we have another New Super Mario Bros. Wii plush. As you can see, it says on the tag right there. I got this one years back. The hat had came off years ago, so sorry about that. But yeah, I've had this plush for a while, and number 2 for Mario plush collection. Okay, and next up we have a Sine Mario plush that I got a couple years ago. Don't know where the hat is. I know it's somewhere in my house. I just kind of lost it a bit, but I will find it eventually. But yeah, I kind of like flipped his hair over to make him look like kind of from the games when he takes his hat off and he has his hair and whatnot. So yeah. Okay, next up we have an all-star version of Mario. Once again got him like I think a couple years ago. I actually used him in a couple of videos in the past, but unfortunately those videos were taken down during that whole COPPA situation with YouTube and whatnot. But yeah, still have him to this day. And then next up, we have the one man himself, the main star of the show, another all-star Mario, but this is the Mario, of course, that you've seen in all my videos. And I do not plan on replacing him anytime soon. I like consistency a little bit. Yeah, definitely don't see him being replaced anytime soon, as he's still in really good condition. But yeah. Alright, next up we have an all-star Fire Mario. Got this dude at GameStop for like I think 15 bucks. I used him in like some videos. I know I used him in the if New Super Mario Bros. Wii was remade. I know a lot of you like that video. So yeah, here he is in all his glory. Next up we have the I want to say all-star Metal Mario plush. This is the official version that they came out with, I think last year or whatnot. I know in the last plush collection video, my Mario plush collection 2020, I said that I was wanting to get these plushes. And so yeah, I got this dude over the summer, and I'm probably going to use him in a video, so stay tuned for that. Next up we have the Builder Mario from Super Mario Maker 2. These are like the newest Mario plushes that they released. Actually, no, I don't know if they're the new. No, I'm probably wrong by saying that. But obviously this is official, it's by Sine. Yeah, I just got these recently. I also got the Builder Luigi, which you'll see here in a bit. But yeah, I absolutely love these plushes. They look amazing, and might use them in a video, so yeah. Next up, we have a Super Mario Odyssey plush. This is a bootleg version. I don't know if I said it was official in the last one, but someone did point out that it was bootleg, so thank you for that. But yeah. Next up, we have the Sine Baby Mario plush. As you can definitely tell, he's been through some stuff. I used to use him in videos. Unfortunately, those videos cannot be found. I do have them somewhere on my computer, but other than that, they're not on YouTube or anything anymore. But yeah, here's the plush though. Next up, this is the All-Star Baby Mario, which is the one that I use in videos now. If you've seen my videos, he was then Into the Wild, and in the newest video with the Baby Bros, I'm starring them, Baby Mario's Christmas List Problems. So go check out those videos if you haven't already, because I put a lot of work into them, and I really enjoyed making them, so yeah. And then the final 2 Mario plushes to wrap this section off is the big Kelly Toy Mario plush. I got this off of Mercari over the summer. I thought this was a small when I ordered it because I had a good video planned for him. But then when I got back home from my vacation, he was, he was really big. So I don't know if this is the large version or the like medium size, but here's the Kelly Toy Mario. And then I ordered another one thinking that it was going to be a small, and then it also came looking like this. So yeah, now I have two of them. Alright, so moving on to the Luigi section, we headed off with the very first Luigi plush that I got, you know, many years ago. As you can tell, he's worn down, whatnot, has some stuff on him. But yeah, still have him to this day. Next up, we have a Sine Luigi that I got a couple years back. Still in really good condition. His hat is somewhere, once again. It's probably somewhere in this house, but I'll find it eventually. Next up, we have the All-Star Luigi. I actually used him in a couple of videos. I don't think they're on the channel anymore. There actually might be one on the channel with this Luigi, but yeah, I didn't really use him much, but I thought he was a pretty cool plush just to have for collection purposes. So yeah, here he is. Next up, we have the Luigi Mansion Luigi. I also have his Poltergust right here. I do also have another one that I'll show later. But yeah, as you can tell, obviously, this is Luigi we use in all the videos that I use. So yeah, still is in really good condition. Once again, don't plan on replacing him with anyone. Because yeah, I like how he looks and everything. So here he is. Next up, we have the Sine Fire Luigi plush. Yeah, this doesn't look all-star. I don't even know if they do have an all-star or not. I don't know. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but we have a Fire Luigi plush here. I haven't really used him in any videos, but maybe I'll use the video for both the Fire Bros or something. I don't know. Next up, we have the Builder Luigi from Super Mario Maker 2. Again, by Sine. Has the tag there and everything. Once again, I really love how this plush looks. It looks amazing. And I'm actually really glad that I have the set complete for the Builder Bros. So, yeah. Also might use them for something, so stay tuned for that. Next up, we have a custom-made plush. This is Mr. L from the Super Paper Mario game. Made him, used him in like one video, and he's never made an appearance again. So maybe gotta bring him back sometime or whatnot. But yeah, here he is in all his glory, and yeah, maybe I'll bring him back one day. Next up, we have the Sine, the Sine Baby Luigi plush. This is the only Baby Luigi plush I have, but as you see, we used this one in videos. You've seen him in Into the Wild and Baby Mario's Christmas List Problem. So yeah. Alright, and next up, to just finish off the Luigi section, I'm going to show the rest of these plushes in one group. So next up, we have the Polterpup plush from the Luigi Mansion set. Got him, like, I think 2 Easters ago. Really like how he looks, and I'm just really glad that I have the little doggo with me. And then next up, we have a custom-made EGAD plush. I've used him in Luigi's Mysterious Mansion, or Mysterious Mansion for short. And then I've also used him in a Luigi Mansion series, which is no longer on the channel. Well, it is, but it's on private. So, yeah, here's him. And then the last thing, like I mentioned before, I have another poltergeist, or not poltergeist, but the another vacuum for Luigi, with this one having it attached to the side. So, yeah. Alright, now we're going to be moving on to the Bowser and his minions section, sorry. So I'm going to start off with the minions, and then at the end we'll end off with the Bowsers and the juniors and whatnot. So let's get it started off with a Goomba plush. This is the only Goomba plush I have. I'm thinking about getting a more better, nicer version, like an all-star version soon. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see about that. Next up, we have what I believe to be the Goldie Koopa. So yeah, I've had him for years. You can tell by his, his neck a little bit, and definitely his hand and eyes. So I'm gonna try to get these fixed up a bit. His neck used to be like very, floppy and whatnot, but I fixed that. So yeah. Next up, we have the Sine or All-Star. I don't know which one. but we have a dry bone plush. Got him a couple years ago, and yeah, I've had him for a while. Still in really good condition, but I think that's just because I don't use him that much. But yeah, maybe I'll try to use him in some more videos as like a minion for Bowser. Next up, we have a Spiny plush, All-Star, I believe. It is official, obviously by the tag here and whatnot, but yeah. Next up, we have a Lakitu plush. Next up, we have a Blooper. Next up, we have a bootleg Boomerang Bro. I don't think they have an official version of the Boomerang Bro, so I think this is the closest you can get to having one. But yeah, here he is. Next up, we have the Flying Bullet Bill. Next up, we have the Sine Shy Guy. Don't know why it took me that long to remember. But yeah, his head's split open a bit. I need to fix that. But yeah, here he is. Next up, we have a Hammer Bro, which I also think this is not official. I think this is a bootleg. Because I've seen the Sine official versions and it doesn't look like this. So yeah, I don't think this is official, but I have a Hammer Bro without his hammer, unfortunately. Next up, we have the All-Star Kamek. I'd love to get the Sine, like the old version of one. So like, I guess, for example, like the one SML uses, or maybe Pixel Mario Bros. I know he uses that one. But they are not cheap, so I'm gonna see if I can try to get one here soon, but yeah. Next up, we have Nabbit, which is also, you saw him in Baby Mario's Christmas List Problem. This is a bootleg, this is not the official. I obviously knew buying this I was gonna get a bootleg, because the officials are hard to find, or they are really expensive, so yeah. Next up, we have the Dino Piranha from the Super Mario Galaxy series. Bootleg, obviously this is not an official one. They don't have an official version of this, but yeah, I got this off of Amazon for a couple bucks. I was planning on using it for a Super Mario Galaxy series, but I ended up not doing it just because I was like, that would be a really hard series to pull off. But I just have him here, so I might use him in a video or two in the future, so yeah. Next up, we have Boom Boom, official, obviously. But yeah, we have the official, but I have heard that you can get bootleg versions of him. So please be careful when buying him, because you could probably get a bootleg version, and that is no good. Next up, we have the cute but dangerous Chain Chomp. Next up, we have the Wiggler, which has made an infinite, I don't even know how to say it. You've seen him on the channel. He's kind of become a little star, I guess, on the channel with his re-powers and whatnot, chasing people down. So yeah, he's been in a couple of videos. So yeah, he's a pretty familiar face on the channel. Next up, we have a Big Dry Bones plush. This is official because I did look at the tag. This is official. I don't know like what brand, if this is like Sine or whatever, but yeah. So we have this. Next up, we have a Babam plush, which you've seen in a couple of videos. I really like how this looks. It's a pretty solid plush, and yeah. And the last minion, and I don't really think he's a minion, but we have the King Boo plush that you've seen in Luigi's Mysterious Mansion for the Halloween special. I really think he looks really cool. I did a pretty good job with this custom plush. And yeah, maybe he'll make an appearance again in the near future, so don't watch your backs or whatever. Alright, moving on, all the basic minions I guess are done, and now we're gonna move on to like the Koopalings and Junior and Bowser and whatnot. So yeah, let's get right into this with a Sine Larry plush. I don't know. I am doing really bad with remembering some stuff. But yeah, like last year, I don't know why, but my brain just thought that these were all-star Koopaling plushies, when I knew damn well that they weren't, because they don't even have all-star versions of these. So yeah, I'm very sorry to people that I might have triggered last year with calling these guys all-stars, even though they're not. So yeah, here's this dude. Moving on, we have Lemmy, which is Sine. Next up, we have Iggy, and then we also have Roy here too. Next up, we have Ludwig, which is probably my favorite Koopaling. Next up, we have Wendy, which is my least favorite Koopaling, but yeah, I just thought I'd get her to complete the collection and whatnot. And then last but not least, we have Morton. which is probably maybe my second favorite Koopaling. So yeah. Alright, next up we have a bootleg version of Junior, which I did use in videos for a while. I guess for bootleg, he doesn't look that bad. I mean, you can obviously tell he's a bootleg, but he still looks pretty good. So yeah, here's him. Next up, we have an atrocious bootleg Bowser Jr. plush. Yeah, I don't really know what to say about this. I don't even know why I have him. I just have him. So yeah, this will give you probably nightmares, so I'm sorry if I give you nightmares from looking at this. Next up, we have the All-Star Bowser Jr., which stands. This is a really good plush. I really like how it looks. I just don't like how Junior is standing. I obviously can tell, you know, what they were trying to go for, but I just prefer the sitting Bowser Jr.'s better. But yeah, here he is. Alright, and then next up, if you remember last year, I had talked about in my last plush collection video that I was looking for the Sine Bowser Jr. plush, like the 2011 one or 2009 or whatever. Well, guess what, guys? I finally have a Sine Bowser Jr. plush. I even have the tag and everything on him. Thankfully and fortunately, thank you so much to Monty Mario Bros for giving me this plush. He gave it to me for free, which was awesome. I have a whole unboxing video with him. But yeah, he gave me this plush, Monty did. So I'll leave a link to his channel below. Go check him out. And thank you so much for giving me this. So yeah. Now moving on to the Bowsers, we have this bootleg version of Bowser. Last year I called him official. I don't know why. Obviously he's bootleg by looking at the spikes and whatnot and everything. So yeah, this is bootleg. So yeah, here he is. Next up we have the official Sine version. As you can tell right there, it is official. But yeah, his eyebrows came off like years past, and then he kind of like reminded me of rookie Bowser from Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. So I tried to make him look like that, but yeah, it didn't really come out good. So yeah, I still have him. So yeah, here he is. Next up, we have the All-Star version of Bowser. This is their newest version of Bowser, and my golly, does he look sick. I love how this plush looks. You know, they really improved with all the visuals and whatnot on him, and I absolutely love him. I really want to use him in some more videos, I just don't have the ideas right now, but yeah, here he is. Next up, we have Dark Bowser from Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. I picked him up like last Easter, or the Easter before last year, whatnot, but yeah, here he is. He looks really cool, and I'm probably going to use him in something soon, or maybe in some big project or whatnot, so yeah, stay tuned. Next up, we have the bootleg unofficial version of Dry Bowser. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, I don't know if this is official or not. It might be, it might not, I don't know. Someone correct me in the comments below. I don't know, I'm confused with my plushies. I'm not up to date with if these guys are official or not. So if it is official, let me know. If it's bootleg, let me know too. So yeah, but yeah, here he is, and yeah. Alright, and then to wrap up this section, we have the All-Star Dry Bowser plush, and my god, does this guy look amazing. Like, I absolutely love how this dude looks. Like, words cannot explain how, like, just sick this dude looks. And this also goes with the Metal Mario set, so I've got both of them now, and I'm really happy. And yeah, I just love how this dude looks. Okay, the next section, I'm going to be combining it a little bit. This section is going to be featuring the Yoshis and the Toads. So let's get into it with the Goldie Yoshi. Don't mind the hand. He's a very old plush, so this has gotten beat up over the years. But yeah, here he is. And I really like this plush. I really like this Yoshi. So yeah. Next up, we have the All-Star Green Yoshi. Next up, we have the All-Star Pink Yoshi. Next up, we have the Sine Dark Blue Yoshi, or Blue Yoshi. Next up, we have the Sine Light Blue Yoshi. Next up, we have the Sine Yellow Yoshi. Next up, we have the Sine Black Yoshi. And then for the last Yoshi, we have the Sine Red Yoshi. Alright, moving on to Toads, we have the All-Star Yellow Toad. Next up, we have the, I think this is Goldie, I'm not sure. But we have a Toad who does not have his jacket, so shield your eyes, kids. It's not wearing clothes. Next up, we have a Toadsworth plush. Nintendo doesn't have an official Toadsworth plush, so this is the next best thing you can get. So once again, Nintendo, I'm gonna say this every year, make an official Toadsworth plush, please. And then finally, we have a Blue Toad plush, or from my videos, this is a new character that I've added to the channel. His name is Agent Blue, or Blue for short, so you can call him either one, doesn't matter, Blue or Agent Blue. So, but yeah, here's him, and yeah. Alright, next up we're going to be focusing on the princesses section. So, here we have the Sine Peach plush. Her crown is gone, don't worry about that. Alright, just focus on the plush, alright? Next up, we have the All-Star Peach, Princess Peach, which I prefer a lot more. I like this version a lot better, much more. And yeah, we've used her in a couple of videos, so yeah. Next up, we have Daisy. I'm pretty sure this is not official. If it is, then let me know. But yeah. Next up, we have an All-Star Daisy plush. Used her once on the channel and she just never has made an appearance again, but do not fret, guys, I am bringing her back, so stay tuned for a video with her, because yeah, she's gonna make an appearance again, so yeah. And then last but not least, we have Rosalina, which is unfortunately a bootleg version. I thought she was an official Sine version or whatnot, but no, she's not. But yeah, here's Rosalina and everything, so yeah. Alright, next up, I'm going to be putting all these characters together just because they don't really have a spot here in the collection for just their own section. And they're all just kind of like side characters that I have and whatnot. But yeah, so first off, we're going to start off with the All-Star Donkey Kong plush, which looks really cool. I have something planned for him, so I may or may not do that. So yeah, next up we have Diddy Kong, which is, I also believe, an all-star version, or maybe it's Sine, I'm not sure, but yeah, there's the tag. But yeah. Next up we have the all-star version of Waluigi. He's been in a couple of videos, and I'll probably bring him back soon, so stay tuned for that. Next up we have the Sine version of Waluigi. So yeah, here he is. I think I've used him in a video. I'm not sure. If I did use him in a video, the video's probably taken down by now. But yeah, here he is. And then next up we have the all-star version of Wario. So here he is. This back part did actually come apart, but I fixed it up a bit. But yeah, here he is. And then last but not least, we have a Cappy plush. This is bootleg. It's not official, as we can definitely tell there. But yeah, he still looks pretty good, even for being bootleg, so yeah, here's Cappy. Alright, next up we're going to be moving to like the power-ups section and all that. So yeah, let's get into this. I'm just gonna do this all in one take, so let's go. First up we have the Warp Pipe, which I've used in a couple of videos. I really like this, you know, even with it, you know, kinda, you can stick your hand in it a little bit. It looks cool when putting plushes in it and whatnot to make them look like they're going down the pipe. So yeah, here's this. And then next up we have a homemade Power Star that I made like years ago. So we have this one, and then I also have a red version of it, and then I also made a blue star too. And then the last one is this star, which I tried to make it look like Luma from Super Mario Galaxy. Didn't really come out that good, but it's whatever. Alright, and then for the final section of this Mario plush collection video, the next plushes that I'm going to show are not Mario plushes, they're not from the Mario franchise, but I wanted to show them because they are from one of my, if not my favorite game franchise of all time, which is The Legend of Zelda. So I have like a few plushes here that I'm gonna show. So yeah, let's get right into it with this Link plush from Breath of the Wild. He looks amazing. I love the design and everything they went into making him, like the shield and the sword, and then he has just Sheikah Slate down here, and his champion's tunic and whatnot, and it just looks so good. And yeah, so we have him. Next up, we then have Toon Link from Wind Waker, Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. So yeah, I got him like many years ago, and yeah, I still have him. I want to get the Wind Waker Zelda plush because she also looks pretty cool. So yeah. And then the last Zelda plush that I have, I got this just recently. I got it for my birthday, and that is the Breath of the Wild Zelda plush. And look at that plush. Once again, they took a lot of design into her, you know, with her satchel here or whatever, her clothing and whatnot. The hair, you know, it's a little weird. I wish they kind of did a little bit more design with the back of the hair, but I mean, it's whatever. But yeah, here we have Zelda and everything, and I love this plush, so yeah. Alright guys, and that does it for my Mario plush collection 2021. This is the full collection of Mario plushes, except for these guys, but the full plush collection of all my Mario plushies. I of course have a couple more plushies that are not Mario, that are like Sonic and Kirby and Undertale and whatnot, but I wanted this just to be solely Mario plushes and whatnot, since I am a Mario plush channel. But yeah, here is the full collection. I've been collecting for over a decade now, and my collection has grown quite a bit. So yeah, I'm gonna do a quick pan through shot, and there we go. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to subscribe, like, and comment and whatnot, and I'll be sure to catch you all in the next video. Thank you all for watching. If you made it this far, let me know in the comments below what your favorite plush from this collection that you saw from mine is your favorite, or if there's any plushes that you specifically want to get this year. And with that being said, my name is EpicStarBros, and I'll catch you all in the next plush video. Peace.